Well, welcome back to the slowest growing channel on YouTube. Of course, freaking, we're going to play some more Tales of Arise. We're not going to actually do this whole mission. We're just going to talk to all these folks so we can get everybody back. Let's see. Let's talk to Shionne. Has to be spoken to first. Who are you? Oh, you're the obnoxious one. Where is Shionne? Oh. Yeah, we want to speak to her first. She's the most important. Thank you, Alphen. Well, you're welcome. Speak to this dork.
Did you know?
What?
You mean about Shionne?
How would we?
I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
Roy.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shionne, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Probably
Zephyr,
pretty pissed you got him killed.
don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
I guess not.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shionne. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point. But I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Shionne's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
Well,
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
you can ask her. She's still
Yeah,
alive.
I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives.
That's right.
I hope Shionne's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
I really spoke to that dork. Excuse me, sorry. Not like anybody's watching anyway.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shionne's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shionne wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shionne doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shionne what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Ooh. Speak to Dolahim, then we go ahead and get those 2 life
The end
balls.
of the world.
By turning in that one
That's
mission.
hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shionne is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shionne doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shionne in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me?
Man,
When
set him
one
up against
realizes
the
that
Riddler.
the world they once thought to be true is but a
He
mere
can help
facade,
Batman with the Riddler.
they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Agreed.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, they want us to talk to Shionne. After that, we can probably hopefully leave and not do the mission. Rest of the mission.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then.
You can
The
always see her
Danans
belly
were
button.
not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shionne.
But then, I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shionne. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Okay. Hopefully we can go back to what we... Well, good.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go.
No, that's
We
not.
depart for Lenegus.
No, that's not gonna let me do it. See, I want to switch it back to Alphen. I hate to do that, but what? The stud from the plains. I don't remember that one. Huh. Stud from the plains. That's weird. I don't remember all of these. What I want to do, let's do this. Come on. What I need to do is this. Oh, I see. We gotta turn this back in. But let's see which one. Some of these we can't do though. Let's see what else if we do that, but let's see. Okay, where's catching up at though? Ganath Haros level 1. Only had to hit that button a few times. See, this is the nuts. Okay. Some of these we need to get the life balls back because I don't know why it went through all of our life balls. We got 9 left. We shouldn't have 9 left. It switched to Shionne for some reason as the lead character, which is fine. I don't mind her.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
But I'm not happy about the fact that she doesn't use her abilities after that.
Oh, hey! Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow!
Alright, so it's-
All right!
Yay, we got our luck balls. 2 of them anyways. Well, that mission is dealt with.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did
Oops.
good, Law.
Dang it.
Thanks.
Did good, Law. Shoot, man. I'm so stupid. Well, we did that. Never mind. We did that, though. Oh. Dumbass. See, some of these you just, you know, you wouldn't really actually be able to do too much. Missing lover. Where's this one again? Haros. Okay, that doesn't help us. Usually it would show up on these areas, but sometimes it doesn't for some reason. Whatever, I have no clue. Can't beat that. We already tried that one too. Let's see if we can get anything from the Owl Force. Let's see if they have anything for us. As far as I know of, we found all the owls. I'm not sure if we have, if there are any missing, but...
Do you sense one of your friends?
He's doing owl fu. Okay. That's it? That's it? Let's see what that's about. I'm not sure who that goes to. Seriously? Why would you not? That means we probably... Seriously? Why don't you have the best stuff on? Don't tell me that we purchased these things and this guy decided they didn't want to wear it. Seems like that's what happened. Well, none of these did that, but... Oh, I know what happened. We found them in boxes and stuff. Damn. Make our party even more stronger. it goes. Defeat the giant Zoogles, and we can't beat that one. Tried that one. That's... Might be able to do this again. This Horror Waterfalls. Might be able to do that one. Probably should. Where's the waterfalls? Don't see it. So it gets annoying when they don't tell you exactly. That might be it right here, though. Shoot. Yeah, this is not good. See, the problem is there's no fast travel. None. I don't know what they want us to do. So this is the waterfalls. So this is where you want to go, but there's no fast travel here. Or here. Or here. Dang gum, is there any place that has a fast travel? See, it'll take forever just to get there. Like that sound she makes. Wish we could do this one, but I don't know where Talk Upon is. See, these tell you where the missions are, but that doesn't tell you anything about, like... Yeah, we can't do that one. Ah, screw it. But I don't want to do nothing right now. I'm tired. I know what we want to do. Go to the end. We'll do this, then we go continue the mission. Later, not today.
We've reached our destination.
Let's not do it here. That's right, we need here. Duh. Trying to figure out what that main mission is. There you are. Well, just go here, and then we'll let them, you know, take a camp, and then that's going to be it. And we'll do the rest of the thing later.
We finally made it.
Hopefully we can still come back whenever we want. Where is it at?
We should be able to cook here.
You think? Excuse me.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Because he's weird.
Oh, we thought we'd turn the tables and critique your appearance for a change.
It's not fair if we're the only ones subjected to it.
What?
Did you guys hear? Apparently, she found that dress of hers in some old ruins.
None of their
Alphen,
lips.
we haven't heard from you yet.
None
Would you
of-
care to tell us your verdict?
Sure, I guess.
See, look at that. Doesn't even match.
To be honest, When I first saw Shionne in that dress, I
Quit it!
was absolutely captivated.
All right, I think that's enough fun for one day.
Let's have beef stew for once. Better be good, Dolly.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Ooh.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
When did
Don't
you do
sweat
that?
it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, watch my other videos.
Rise
Check out
and
the
shine.
About Me section.
We're almost
All
ready
those
to leave.
links. Follow me here or on Twitch. Time to upload. Let's see what was the name of this. So we can at least, do like that thingamajig. To the Heavens. The night before takeoff. Oh, we did that. The night before takeoff mission. Holy shiznit. But anyways, time to upload. The night before takeoff.